Yo, what's up, guys? Wednesday. How is it going? Wednesday, May the 19th, 2021. What is up? Wednesday, May 19th. Travi, Tyrell, Tanner Land, Dusty Rhodes, Leonard. I see everybody in here. What is going on? How are y'all doing here on this hump day? Elizabeth Ballard, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? We have had a busy morning, and we love busy mornings. Just got off a fantastic conversation with Josh Pate of 24/7 Sports, national college football analyst. That interview will drop sometime next week. We also, as of last night, confirmed a new interview ahead of next week's SEC tournament that I am really excited to get booked and for you guys to hear. All that, much more, guys. News dropping left and right. It's sounding like 100% capacity for postseason baseball is going to happen. What does that mean for next week's SEC tournament? Who knows? Who knows? Phone lines are open, though. 843-790-3377, guys. That's 843-790-3377. Hope you're all doing well. Again, this Wednesday, May the 19th, 2021. Whoever called at the start of the show, I apologize for not getting your call. We will play that voicemail here in just a second, but the phone lines are open, guys. Before we get into everything, I want to tell you about our friends over at Dason and Shalabi Law Firm, because the Daily Crow is presented to you by our friends at Dason and Shalabi Law Firm, guys. They're young but experienced and aggressive attorneys, former prosecutors who used to represent insurance companies but switching sides. Both worked at larger law firms where they've represented hundreds of clients at a time. And guys, they left to start their own law firm because they understand you're a human being. You're not just a number. You're not just another line item. Your problems, your situation matters. It's important. They're a small boutique law firm, again, that treats their clients like family, guys. They're going to know who you are. They're going to treat you like a client and not like a number. They handle injury cases that arise from car accidents and work accidents, guys. Do not try to take on the insurance company by yourself. Don't do it. Let the experts at Dason and Shalabi Law Firm handle it for you. We all know in those type of situations, especially you've been in an accident, right? It's stressful. It's strenuous. You're dealing with a lot. The last thing you need to be worrying about is taking on the insurance company. They use the latest technology to make representation efficient yet effective. Again, let them handle it for you, guys. You don't pay them unless they recover money for you. So you literally have nothing to lose. Rami's in Columbia, Curtis in Charleston. They handle cases statewide, all over the state of South Carolina. They offer virtual or in-person consultations at no charge. Guys, you can give them a call, 803-973-0304. That's in Columbia. Or their Somerville location, 843-388-3368, or your one-stop shop, guys. If you have any questions, whatever, go to their website, I should say, dsinjurylaw.com. That is dsinjurylaw.com. For more information, guys, again, Dason and Shalabi Law Firm. Be sure to check them out and tell them that Chris from the Spurs Up Show sent you. Z Hudson, what's up? Brendan in. Travi, what's up, man? What's going on? The big news that just happened. Kendall Rogers of D1Baseball.com. We obviously know all about Kendall. He does a fantastic job. Kendall Rogers reporting. He says, breaking. The NCAA is expected to announce today that the baseball and softball championships will allow 100% capacity if local and state guidelines allow for it. This is massive news for both sports. Obviously, this is huge news. And hey, even more of a reason to win 2 out of 3 this weekend and lock down a hosting bid and get a regional back in Columbia, South Carolina. So, Keith, what's up, man? Great to see you, Keith. Great to have you here, Keith. Brian Welch. Some crazy endings in college baseball games last night. At the Carolina game went off. Yeah, look at Georgia Tech, man. That thing went to 14 innings. Let's get to a voicemail real quick. Somebody called in right at the start of the show. I apologize for not getting to it. Let's see. Let's get to this really quick. Here we go.
I just wanted to leave a comment. Actually, I live up here in Salem, Virginia, right about 20 minutes from Blacksburg. And I'll tell you what, we are building a fan base up here. Everybody knows I'm a Gamecock. In fact, I go to a lot of games with the local Gamecock alumni and fan club up here. We go in Roanoke, Virginia. We like to go to B-Dubs a lot. So if you're ever up this way, come see us. But it's crazy. All these people that never cared one bit about our program ask me all the time now what kind of talent pool we looking at, what kind of, all the players we got, schedule questions. Because everybody up here, man, they pulling for Shane. His daddy was such a great coach up here at Tech, and I say literally everybody seems to be more interested in him than their own program anymore. Because Fuente, I don't think he's going to survive this year. But anyways, I just wanted to give a shout out, go Gamecocks, and I love the show, and I listen to you every day on my drive around to work. Bye.
Hey man, appreciate the voicemail. Getting love from Salem, Virginia, up there in Virginia, building a fan base. He says, love it, love it. Beamer ball, as you guys can see, taking over. Beamer ball's taking over. Again, guys, 843-790-3377. That's 843-790-3377. 843-790-3377. Cody Gaskin says UT Martin beating Ole Miss. Yeah, exactly. And guys, that's why I don't get lost in the, we only beat App State 2-0. Bro, we won the game. Would you rather us lost? We won the game. I'd rather win 2-0 than lose 10-9. You know what I mean? The point and what's important in the midweek is winning. That's it. Winning. That's all that matters in the midweek is winning. It's not about how you win. It's that you win. That's it. So, winning in the midweek. All that matters. Again, guys, 843-790-3377. Travis says, this is just the beginning of beautiful news. We are headed to a full capacity Willie B. Yeah, I think 110%, man. I think that's, for sure. That's where we are headed. That's where we are headed. I mean, a lot of schools have already announced that they're going to have 100%. We're kind of behind. So, Dusty Rhodes says, pitching looked good last night. Let's get those bats popping again. Indeed. I think they will. I think we'll be fine. Hey, tip the cap to App State, man. I didn't know their starter was throwing 95 miles an hour. That really, honestly surprised me. So, it actually really, really surprised me. But, great night last night. It was awesome to be back at the yard. Be back at Founders Park, the final midweek game of the 2021 season. Carolina ends up going 9-3 in the midweek. So, I will certainly take that. I will certainly take that. I think we all will. All righty. What do you guys got here on a Wednesday? Let's get after it. Brack, what's going on, Brack? Quick reminder, guys, podcast dropped this morning, episode 446, breaking down everything from last night's game and also, of course, my full reaction to the news. Founders Park, 100% capacity for this weekend series against the Tennessee Volunteers, and it's sounding like we're going to have 100% capacity for the postseason. So hopefully, take care of your business this weekend. That is in Columbia, South Carolina. Tommy Wallace, I'm not going to read your comment because I refuse to give a Clemson man credit for anything. I refuse, Tommy. I will not do it. This is completely random, by the way. Did you guys see, though, that Jalen McCreary ended up landing at South Florida? Jalen McCreary, a former Gamecock, landing at South Florida. Z Hudson says, how do you think the Chickens will fare in the SEC tourney? A couple of factors, man. Who are we playing? You got to see that. I tend to believe we're going to win at least one game, though. I know our history and everything in Hoover has been abysmal. I totally understand that, but I think we'll win at least one game. I do. I like this team. I like the pitching. As Mark Kingston noted, the pitching depth. I think we have enough pitching depth to go to Hoover and win at least a game. So we'll see what happens, but I feel good about it. But again, a lot of it depends on who do we play. You know what I mean? Who do we play? Christopher Miller says, how about West with his 20th homer of the season? 100% capacity at Founders will make the difference this weekend and help us win the series. You know, it's crazy, guys. It's game day eve. It's game day eve, by the way. Literally tomorrow, the series gets going at Founders Park tomorrow night. 7 o'clock first pitch. How many of you guys are coming, by the way? How many of you guys are coming? 100% capacity. How many of you guys are headed out here, up here, wherever you are? I'll obviously be there. I know the Rowdy Roosters will be out and about. It's going to be one hell of a time. Are you guys planning on making the trip? Just a quick update, by the way. I still have 4 Saturday tickets for sale. Thursday and Friday's tickets are gone. Still have 4 Saturday, Thursday, and Friday's tickets are gone. Just a quick update. So you're looking for tickets to Saturday. I've got them. GA tickets in case you need them. Like I said, I'm looking to get rid of them, obviously. I just have extras. So let's see. Let me update this post. Do not let the cocks get hot. James Kendall says, see you Friday. I'll see you there, James. Sounds good. Z Hudson, is it worrisome that South kind of played some of their better bullpen guys in the midweek? I don't think we played our better bullpen. I mean, obviously Danny Lloyd threw 2 innings, and you had Gilreath throw. You had, Will Sanders threw 1. He can bounce back, though. He only threw 1 inning. So, no, I think your pitching is great heading into the weekend. I think your pitching's in a great spot. Obviously your starters are all ready to go. You got Peters. You got. I think Danny will be ready by Friday. You've got Julian Bosnick. I think Sanders could go tomorrow if you needed. So I think you're in a good spot pitching wise. I think you're in a good spot. I think you've it feels like an all hands on deck. Wesley Sweat, Parker Coyne can still go. I mean, I think your guys are ready. Your guys are ready for sure. Joe Anders says, love seeing the Gamecocks pitching shutouts here lately. Tough to do no matter who you play. Yeah, hey, great pitching will win, man. You got to hit it. You got to swing it in this day and age, but you still got to have great pitching to win ball games and to win championships. So you love to see the pitchers doing that. You do. You really love to see it. Again, guys, taking your questions, comments, calls, 843-790-3377. That's 843-790-3377. Give you guys a quick update. Like I said, I will be at all 3 games this weekend. As far as SEC tournament, I'm still figuring out my plans. Most likely will not be attending in Hoover as much as I'd love to go, just the logistics of it and getting down there and not knowing how long we'll be down there, stuff like that. So we'll probably do live stream watch-alongs next week for the SEC tournament, which could get really interesting, by the way, because depending on when the Gamecocks play, I mean, we literally might be doing it at 10:30 in the morning. We might be doing it at 10 o'clock at night. So, that could get really interesting. But overall, guys, again, I'll let you know everything. I'll let you know the plans. We'll roll the punches, of course, as we always do. Brad Overstreet headed down from the upstate on Saturday. Got my tickets last night, so I need y'all to get rowdy tomorrow and Friday to ensure at least one win and call Saturday to be lit. I agree, sir. Christopher Miller, is Vandy the favorite to win the SEC tournament? Depends on who you're asking, I think. Christopher Miller, it's either Vandy, Arkansas, Mississippi State, I think it's one of those teams for sure. Maybe even Florida, the way they've been playing lately, honestly. Tommy Wallace, great to give a couple guys a night off at catcher and first base. They need to be full go this week. Yeah, I mean, Colin Burgess has caught so much for you. I think that's typical, man. You're going to give that guy you're going to give him that night off in the midweek, and it was good to see that for sure. Rest his legs, man. You're going to need him all weekend. By the way, guys, a quick life update. Today, we are going to get the mullet cleaned up, and this thing is going to be looking fresh and on point for Tennessee weekend. RIP the Vols, man. Going to literally take a nice chopping to it. So, in case you guys are wondering, literally going to see the barber at 2 o'clock today. He's going to get me right. I was like, dude, this is a huge series. We got to have the mullet looking on point. So, just be ready. You guys will probably see it on social media later today, but this thing's going to be looking fire. Going to be looking absolutely fire. So very, very excited for that. Very excited for that. Again, guys, 843-790-3377. That's 843-790-3377. Yesterday was a great day, by the way, overall. Got to chill in the pool. Very, very nice. Little midday pool sesh. Y'all ready for this hot weather, by the way? Boy, it is going to heat up. I mean, Phil, what's up, man? Leland says, let the mullet fly this weekend. No hat. I'll probably let it fly game one. I mean, I guess if we win game one, I'll let it fly game two. I mean, whatever. I'm down with that. I'm down with that. Why not? The mullet will be flying, though. Trust me. The mullet will be flying. Z Hudson said, I do landscaping, so not really, dude. Hey, appreciate you, man. Keep fighting the good fight. I got to be honest. I drink water. That's what I'll say. I don't envy anybody on a roof during the summer. So drink your water, my friend. Drink your water. Skyland, what's up? Phil says daily weather report for New Hampshire. Sunny and 79 degrees. What is the high today? I think it's like 87. I don't think we've hit quite the heat wave just yet. Today, the high is 84. Phil, I want to give you an update on what the weather's going to be going into next week. This is going to make Phil like cringe hard. These are the highs, okay? Starting with Thursday, 86, Friday, 88, Saturday, 90. Then we get into next week, 95, 97, 97, 99, 98, 95. That is going to the end of next week. So, pool days, for sure. Pool days will be happening. Pool days will be happening. Alan says, Jordan Carey Farr for this weekend. Yeah, that is not shocking to me at all. I don't really, I didn't expect him to make any changes. Jordan Carey Farr. What a luxury, bro. If we can win game one, again, I know it's so obvious to say that, but if we can just win game one, bro, like, good Lord, you feel out of Carey and Farr the next 2 days, you feel pretty damn good about winning one of the next two. You know what I mean? Like, you feel pretty good with those guys on the mound. Phil says, big cringe. See, Hudson, I grew up in Irmo, though I tell people in Columbia, the tumbleweeds don't tumble. They just sit still and burst into flames. Christopher Miller says that pool is going to be a hot tub next week. Key says, Will look good as a closer, but didn't know till last night how many extra base hits he allows. What's the number, Keith? I didn't know that either. I mean, I know lately he's been roughed up a little bit in SEC play, but I mean, it's just kind of typical freshman, freshman blues, I guess. Leland says, is TSUS going to make the trip to Hoover? Still trying to figure things out. I don't know if logistically, if it's going to work. I mean, I'd love to, obviously, and the content would be insane, which, by the way, I know Skyland had been asking about the SEC tournament. Do not be surprised, Skyland, with the recent news today if the SEC tournament goes to 100% capacity. If they do that, tickets will open up. So just want to throw that out there. But right now it is sold out because it would not be 100% capacity. So. Again, guys, 843-790-3377. That's 843-790-3377. Travis Rell, TSUS will be giving the people what they want, the live streaming. Yeah, listen, if we're not there, we'll be right here. So, Alex says, hello from Virginia. What's up, Alex? How are you? How are you? What's going on? What is going on? Keith says Tennessee took out their frustrations out last night. Hopefully we can contain them. Yeah, I mean, listen, midweek, whatever. I'm not too concerned about it. It is what it is. You know, so I will tell you guys, since you're here, we got some big interviews upcoming. Tomorrow, we have Jake Crane of the J-Boy Show. He's had Shane Beamer on his show, SEC guy. He joined me. That'll be tomorrow. Monday's show, big interview coming up. We have not booked it yet, but I've been in contact. I'll save that one. Save that as a surprise. Today, this morning, we talked to Josh Pate of 24/7 Sports, national college football analyst, does a fantastic job with him. And tomorrow, guys, I'll let you in on this little secret who I'm talking to tomorrow. Tommy Beecher, former Gamecocks quarterback. We are interviewing him tomorrow at 10:30. And that interview will probably drop, I don't know, next Thursday or the following week sometime. But the interviews are rolling right now, folks. The interviews are freaking rolling. Elizabeth Ballard says, if we play like we did last weekend, I feel like we will be fine. Alex, appreciate you tuning in, sir. Thank you so much for the love and support. He says, go Silver Foxes. Hey, go Jackets, baby. North Augusta, kid. You already know. Let's see. Baseball America just dropped their field of 64 projections. They have the Gamecocks as a 2 seed in the Gastonia Regional. Charlotte taking on the Charlotte 49ers. Honestly, and the regional is Charlotte hosting, of course. Gamecocks is the 2, Liberty as the 3, and Virginia Commonwealth as the 4. Honestly, I would take that regional. I'd feel really good about our chances winning that regional. Justin, what's going on? Christopher Miller says, new to following baseball other than USC this year. Is the SEC always this loaded, or is this year especially talented? It's always this loaded, man. The SEC is just like football. The SEC is the best conference in all of college baseball, and it's not particularly close. By the way, shout out to Wes Clark. Reaper of Souls. Got the scythe here just for him. Shout out to Wes. Hitting 20 homers. Great job. Great stuff for Wes Clark. And you think of the players that have hit 20 bombs at South Carolina, and you start looking at those names, he's just the 9th player in program history to do it. Just the 9th player in program history to do it. And you think of how great the history and tradition is. What an accomplishment. Elizabeth Ballard, I appreciate you. She says the interviews have been fire. Thank you for the love, Elizabeth. Thank you. Phil says, Chris, I sent you pics of that stadium last time I was down there. Very nice to see. Awesome. Oh, yeah, I remember that. I remember the pictures. Really good stuff. Brian Welch, did Christian Walker ever hit 20 in a year? No, I don't think Christian Walker did. I know some of the names that jumped out were Smoke, Yaron Peters, Derek Urquhart, or however you say his name, Stephen Pierce. So some really, I don't think Walker did, though. Elizabeth Ballard says West played great at catcher last night. He did. Yeah, had a good night. At catcher. Huge series this weekend, though. Man, it's a huge series this weekend. Josh Reichley says, what's up, Chris and Gamecock Nation? Josh, what's up, man? How you? What's going on? Appreciate you tuning in, sir. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Again, guys, 843-790-3377. I got to say, I'm so excited for postseason play because it's just going to be such like a, we've been kind of doing, you guys feel this. We've been doing pretty much the same exact schedule, if you will, week after week after week, which you have to have, right? You have to structure it out. You have to have a schedule because if we didn't, it'd just be all over the place. And I like to be organized. I like to have a routine. But it's going to be kind of fun to just mix things up. You know what I mean? Hey, Tuesday, we might play at 10:30. Wednesday, we might play at 9. You know what I mean? So it's going to be kind of fun navigating the postseason with you all. It's going to be fun navigating the postseason with you all. So Keith says, need one, but would love to take 2 this series. Yeah. Listen, I think if you win 1 with your strength of schedule on RPI, you should be a host. I really believe that. But, hey, you want to take care of your own business? Go win 2. Go win 2. Why not? Alex says, come watch a game with the SWVA Southwest Virginia Gamecock Club. Would love to, Alex. Would love to. Josh says daily. Daily what? He tuned in daily? Brian Welch says Clark's only got to do it since the switch over to BB Corbett. That's a good point. That's a good point. Justin, mors mihi lucrum. Yes. Mors mihi lucrum indeed. Matthew Land says, that's funny. I called Clark Walker all the time, even while talking to him last year. Walker, I think, was a little bit more of a well-rounded hitter. I think Clark is more of a pure power guy, but still, both great hitters. Both great hitters. Todd Smith says, I could hear you yelling at the game last night. Rowdy Roosters. Indeed. Phil says, if we were in the Gastonia Regional, then you can take 321 all the way up from Columbia to get there. An hour and 20-minute drive, guys, would be made. Phil, come hell or high water, I'm going to go to the regional round. There's no question. No question. I may not go to Hoover, but I will be at the regionals. And I feel like, dude, the baseball gods, my first postseason in Columbia doing the Spurs Up show full-time, baseball gods, give us the regional in Columbia. Give it to us. Come on. Give it to us. Give it to us, damn it. It'd be very ideal, Phil, if I could just walk 10 minutes down the street and go to all the regional games. It would. It'd be very ideal. Be very ideal. God, it would be amazing. I have that vision in my head. It would be so amazing. Would be so amazing. Again, guys, 843-790-3377. Josh is tuned in daily whilst riding the Gamecock mower. Josh, love that. Love that. Appreciate you, sir. Leland says, it would be nice to see us do good in the tournament, but a Vandy and Arkansas championship game would be fire. Hey, why not a South Carolina-Arkansas championship game? But no, I agree with you. No, the SEC tournament's going to be incredible, dude. It's just, if you want to just purely watch great baseball, it's the best. It's going to be the best you can find. It's going to be the absolute best you can find. No question. No question. So. Todd Smith is on a different note. Have you seen the video of Marshawn Lloyd running drills? He looks great. I don't know if I've seen the specific video you're talking about. I've seen some videos here and there, but I don't know if I've seen that one. By the way, guys, I don't know if you saw my tweet. Somebody called the Google Voice number. Somebody called the TSUS hotline, I should say, at 12:45 a.m. last night and left a voicemail. And the voicemail said, and I quote, "Go Cox, but you a bitch." That's it. That's all it said. Go Cox, but you a bitch. To whoever did that, whoever left that voicemail, thank you for the laugh. I truly do appreciate that. I don't know who in the world would leave a voicemail at 1 a.m. saying just that, not even anything else. Go Cox, but you a bitch. Hey, appreciate the call. Thank you for the laugh. Thank you for the content. It is much appreciated. It is much appreciated. Thank you, sir. Courtney Washington, what's going on? Keith says, my grandson's going to the game. He loves the crowd. I can imagine how he is going to be with a full house. Dude, it's going to be incredible. I can't wait. Full capacity. It's going to be a good time, man. I'm expecting the Rowdy Roosters to be out and about this weekend. Keith says, wow, what a punt move. Keith, it's just par for the course, man. It just comes with the territory. It is what it is. Hey, guys, before we go any further, I do want to tell you about our friends over at Flex Squad Fitness, because the Daily Crow is presented to you by our friends at Flex Squad Fitness. And CJ Profit, the man behind it all, guys, he's been a certified personal trainer for 10 years. The reason he's so good at what he does is he has been there and he's done that, right? He's lost the weight himself. He struggled with his own weight for many years until he eventually lost 85 pounds himself, doing the exact same type of training that he currently does at the gym. And guys, at Flex Squad, they do one-on-one and small group training. Their program's a mix of strength, high-intensity interval training, and endurance training. The goal is to not only help people look great on the outside, but more importantly, make them stronger and more confident on the inside. Again, guys, like I said, he's been there. He's done that. He's gone through the grind. He's gone through the struggle, mental and physical. So he knows exactly what you're going through, and he's going to be there for you every single step of the way, guys. The place changes people inside and out. You're not going to regret walking in the door. You'll probably just wish that you did it sooner, guys. They're offering a free week for anyone who wants to try out their classes, or 2 free one-on-one sessions to see what they're all about. Or guys, if you go there right now and tell them that Chris from the Spurs Up Show sent you, you're going to get your first month free. Guys, if you're in Columbia, Chapin, or the state of South Carolina, it's a no-brainer. If you're looking to start that fitness journey, look no further than our friends at Flex Squad Fitness in Chapin, South Carolina. Guys, that's Flex Squad Fitness in Chapin, South Carolina. Be sure to check them out and tell them that Chris from the Spurs Up Show sent you. Travis Rail says, drunk and a dumbass. Yeah. Courtney, people are cruel now. Courtney, you have to have thick skin to do what I do. You have to. You just flat out have to. Eric Reese is the best Gamecock coverage there is. Eric, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Josh Reichley, that voicemail only shows jealousy of you, sir, having the best Gamecocks podcast. And yes, Josh, I appreciate it, man. Like I said, it's just, it comes with the territory. It's no biggie. It makes me laugh more than anything. So, no, it's all good, man. It's all good. How about shout out to Ryan Hall, Gamecocks men's golf, just moved into a tie for the individual lead. So, of course, South Carolina is playing postseason golf right now. Let's see. Phil says, I'm learning that too. A lot of trolls out there. Yeah. Phil, and I can, we could have a long conversation about this, but I'll tell you this, for a lot of people, people want to throw stones and throw insults and this, that. It's not, like I told you before, Phil, it's no reflection on you. It take nothing personally. It's one of my books I have back here, the 4 Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. And again, we could get into a whole different type of non-sports related conversation. Take nothing personally, though, man, because when somebody gets mad at you or angry or frustrated, or they throw an insult, it is no reflection on you. It is purely a reflection on them and what they got going on in their life. Has nothing to do with you. So don't take it personally. Don't take it personally. And I tell a lot of people, hey, that's fine. Go start your own platform and your own show and get bigger than me and then talk. And that's not an ego thing. That's just, hey, go start your own thing and then we can go back and forth and debate. But most people, 99.9%, they'd rather not do that. They'd rather just talk shit. The loudest boos, Phil, the loudest boos come from the cheapest seats. The loudest boos come from the cheapest seats, Phil. Never forget that. What up, Chris? Robbie Davis. He texts in, said, I saw you last night at the ball game. Last night was awesome. I had a blast. I don't care if we won the game 1-0. A W is a W no matter how you get it. Something in my gut told me to pull out my phone the first time Wes Clark went to the bat, but I didn't. Wish I would. Dude, I record every at-bat. Wes Clark. I just learned early in the season. I was like, you know what? This guy is more often than not going to hit a homer, so I better have my phone out. Robbie says, the guy hates you because he hates your ain't you. Love your show. Appreciate you, Robbie. Travie, brush your shoulders off. Yeah. Let's see. Ryan Cothran says, I appreciate you being sober on your channel, unlike others who do podcasts wasted. Well, Ryan, I'll be honest with you, man. Like, I don't really hardly even drink anymore because I tell people, it is a different type of you can't really be hungover, in my opinion. At least for me personally, this is me. I can't be hungover and do what I do. You cannot be in front of a camera and make clips and talk into a mic and have a good product hungover and especially intoxicated. So listen, I like to turn up. I like to have a good time. I like to have a drink every now and then. But I'll be honest, I've cut it out. I've cut it back a lot. I mean, not that I ever was like drinking like 5 nights a week, but I mean, even 2 to 3. And it's kind of, I'm more so kind of just drink on occasion now. I just, to be the best version of myself. And again, we could get into a whole separate conversation, but to be the best version of myself and to make the type of content I want to make and produce the product I want to produce, it's hard to balance that. You know what I mean? So again, like I said, we could get into a whole separate conversation and we don't have to do that. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know that I could. I'll tell you this. We win the national championship in any sport, I'll do that podcast lit. I'll tell you that. I'll be just sipping champagne doing a podcast. No, seriously, Ryan, thank you, sir. I appreciate your love and support of the show. Keith says you're popular enough now that you are getting prank calls. I guess so, man. I guess so. Eric Reese says, I would say most of us students at USC who care about sports follow the Spurs Up Show for coverage. Eric, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. It's awesome to hear and see the students show love, man. It's incredible. I appreciate y'all for real, man. I care about the students. I rock with the students. It's interesting because, I make content that, I try to be, I'm just myself, number one. But I like to make content that can touch everyone. The older fan who's maybe a little more traditional, but also the students who like the rough around the edges, unfiltered type of stuff and everything in between. So I think it's important to be well-rounded. I think it's important to hit all types of different fans, all demographics, whatever, if you will. So, yeah. So I appreciate you. Appreciate you, Eric. Appreciate it. Elizabeth Powers, this championship pack. I'd love a reason. Give me a reason. Josh Reichley says, kudos to you, brother. I agree with Ryan. I hit 1 year sobriety on May 10th this year. Congratulations, Josh. Yeah. I will say, man, it makes life a lot easier. Makes life a lot easier when you're not hammered. So just putting it bluntly. Let's see. Again, guys, 843-790-3377. 843-790-3377. Justin says Walker stats at South Carolina, 206 games and hit 336 with 30 homers. Yeah, Christian Walker had a great career, man. Christian Walker is a stud. No other way to put it. A absolute stud. Hope says, being a part of the older fan group, you do a great job. I tell you that a lot, though. Any criticism is something you need to get over. I appreciate it, Hope. Thank you. Tom McClellan, just the fact that we know you will throw an F-bomb out there now and then makes a lot of people like you that much more. Yeah, I'll tell you this, Tommy. I don't think people would like if I was like, for example, Barstool. And I mean, there's no knock on Barstool, but it's just a different audience, different demographic, right? You're talking about Barstool. It's Northeastern, much more rough around the edges versus, South, what I do, South Carolina fans, more Southern, can just call it for what it is, Southern conservative, whatever. I mean, I'm not gonna, I guess really early on, I had somebody tell me, hey, you won't lose any following or support if you don't curse, but you will alienate a part of your fan base or a part of your supporters if you do. So, every now and then it comes out in the emotion and the passion and everything. Obviously, as you guys know, though, I don't make it a habit. So, because another thing that happened when I started early on, I dropped the F-bomb or I said something like 2 or 3 times in a show and somebody got so upset. They just couldn't believe that I would ever do that. So that's why when you guys listen to the podcast, I don't curse. I don't curse in the show. Now, again, like I said, sometimes when the emotions are flying, the passion's coming out, it's going to happen. So I appreciate you guys being cool with that. Phil Harris says, what was Muschamp doing up at 1 a.m. calling the voicemail line? I don't know, man. Muschamp's bored these days. I guess he's in full off-season mode, and he just sees us thriving, man. He didn't appreciate me wearing the Muschamp shirt to the game last night. I guess he didn't appreciate it. I don't know. I thought it looked fire, personally. I thought it looked great. But whatever. It is what it is. Again, guys, 843-790-3377. That is 843 790-3377. Cade, what's going on? How are you? How's it going? Obviously, the big news, guys, today, like I said, it is sounding like 100% capacity for postseason baseball will be happening per Kendall Rogers of D1Baseball.com. So that is the big news. We're getting back, man. Let's get rowdy. Rowdy Roosters are back. Everything feels like we're back. It feels like we're going to be back. We are back. 100% capacity at Founders Park. That video that Justin King put out this morning on his social media of them cutting the zip ties at Founders Park. Incredible stuff. Absolutely incredible stuff. And they are removing the cardboard cutouts because, again, 100% capacity. Phil, I'm curious. I know Phil has a cardboard cutout. Do they send those to you? Do you get the cardboard cutout? Yeah, they have to, right? Because, I mean, you paid for it. Do they mail that off to you, though? What's the deal, Phil? I'd love to know what the deal is in regards to the cardboard cutouts. I asked somebody that last night. I was thinking to myself, I was like, did they just throw those away? They got to send them off, right? Like, I mean, there's no way they just throw them away. There's no way. Absolutely no way. Phil will no longer be behind the plate. He will not be creeping with his little eyes behind the plate anymore. R.I.P. Phil's cutout. R.I.P. Again, guys, 843-790-3377. Phil says they gave you the option to have it mailed back as an upcharge. Did you get it mailed, Phil? Tell me you got it mailed. Yeah, I know Phil did. There's no way. Phil, I know your cutouts going to the man cave. You know what's bad about it? And it's too late now. I kind of wish I would have gotten a cutout just simply to have it mailed to me and put in the studio. I would have, like, how funny. Because I thought about this. I was like, dude, I was talking to my buddy last night. I was like, bro, you know what I could have done? Wow. You got your cutout signed by Dawn and Frank. What the hell? What I was thinking, like, what would have been funny if I had a cutout and, like, let's say we lose a game and I'm like, I don't want to record the clip. So I just put the cutout in the chair and it's just like a clip of like 30 seconds of just silence. It's like that. This is how I feel after the game. Just nothing. I'm kind of mad at myself for not getting a cutout now. I really am. Here's the question I have. Here's the question. And again, this is not meant to like cause a debate. I'm just genuinely curious. Like, is anybody going to be wearing a mask tomorrow or this weekend? Is anybody going to be rocking a mask this weekend? Because, I mean, like I said, taking all the other BS out of it, like, I'm just really genuinely curious how many people will have masks on. I would venture to say it probably won't be very many. Savannah Webster, what's going on? Justin says, I still have the cutouts to send you. Apparently the post office can't send it. I have to find a FedEx near me and send it to you. Justin, if you can send that, that would be incredible. I'd appreciate it. We'll definitely be going in the studio. It would be a welcome addition. Yeah, Phil, that's sick, man. That's awesome. That is absolutely awesome. God, I wish I'd have got one now. Trip, what's going on, baby? What's up? What's up? Again, taking your questions, comments, calls, 843-790-3377. We got 15 minutes left. Quick question. What the hell is wrong with the Braves? Braves are trash this year, man. What is up? Bro, the Braves are struggling. Like, I'm not watching all the games, obviously, but every time I look up, the Braves are taking an L. Every single time I look up, the Braves are taking an L. What is going on with the Braves? It's incredible. It's ridiculous is what it is. Again, guys, 843-790-3377. Tom McClellan says no bullpen. Yeah, Joshua Jenkins, honestly, all of the NL East is struggling. New York is okay. All the NL East is kind of bad. I don't know what's going on. Virgil says no face diapers this weekend. Justin says, I think my wife said the closest one is in Fayetteville. It's an hour and a half from us, but in 2 weeks we had to go that way for a travel ball tournament. Check on it. Yeah, don't worry about it if it's that inconvenient. We will make it happen to some point. Savannah Webster, 100 days until football. Which football? Because definitely not South Carolina football, because trust me, I have my 100 days marked on the calendar. That will be next Thursday. Will be 100 days to football. Savannah, what football are you referencing? I'm curious. Keith says we have to hit. Tennessee is going to come swinging. We got to match their intensity. I think at home, 100% capacity, Keith. Intensity is the last thing I am worried about. Tripp says if we sweep, do you think we lock up a hosting site? Tripp, if we take 2 of 3, we lock up a hosting site. If we win one game, we should host, in my opinion. You probably need to win a game or 2 in Hoover, but dude, if we take 2 or 3 or better, we're hosting. There's no debate. There's no question about it. We are hosting. So, Savannah Webster, I said, I think it's week 0. Week 0. Okay, very good. I was like, what football? Gotcha. Florida legalizes sports betting with the approval of sweeping Seminole Tribe Gaming Compact. So there you go, Florida. Very good. Guys, again, 843-790-3377. Keith says, if we sweep, I'm bald. Cheers to that. I hope you're bald, Keith. If we sweep, I might pop a bottle of champagne in the pool, honestly. I truly wish there was some way I could watch the SEC tournament from the pool. Really. As hot as it's going to be, dude. How can I do that? How can I set up a little TV out there and just live stream and watch the game from the pool? Oh, my goodness. Tyler Ellenberg says, what's up, bud? Love the show. Thank you. Are you going to have a tailgate set up somewhere this year for the home games? Yes. TSUS tailgate is going to be a real thing this year for football. Still kind of figuring out the details in regards to, buying a spot and all that. It's probably something I will really lock in on and take care of once this baseball season concludes. But yes, that is the plan. We are going to have a TSUS tailgate each and every single home game at minimum. So, Tommy Wallace, what's the best seed we can get in the SEC tournament? I really, honestly, Tommy, I'm not 110% sure because, technically, we could still win the SEC East, but shit would completely have to hit the fan. So, it's not going to happen. So, technically, I don't know, but where do I think we'll end up? I think we'll probably be between a 5 and a 7. So, Justin Martin says, hey, Chris, are you going to the South Carolina Tennessee baseball game? Yes, sir. I will be at all 3 of the games. Yes, I will be at all 3. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Again, Thursday, Friday at 7. Saturday at high noon at Founders Park. And I'm actually really glad. I'm really glad that Saturday game's at noon because the last thing I want to do Saturday is sit around all day and wait until 4 o'clock to play. We're not going to play at 7 and have a primetime night game. Let's play it at noon. Let's go ahead and play ball. Joshua Jenkins says for us, the 7 seed, 6, or 5 seed. And let's take a look at, I want to see the bracket really quick. Let's see. That is 2019. That is not us. Okay, here we go. So, here's what I would say, guys. The 6 seed, this is the schedule for the SEC tournament, okay? You ready? The 6 seed on Tuesday, May the 25th, right? Because the only team that get exempted to Wednesday are the 1, 2, 3, and 4 seeds, okay? And day 1, by the way, is single elimination. So if you lose day 1, you're gone. The 6 seed plays at 10:30 a.m. Day 1, Tuesday, May the 25th, against the 11 seed. 6 seed plays at 10:30 a.m. The 7 seed plays at 2 p.m. The 5 seed plays at 9 p.m. So, personally, I'd like to be the 7 seed and play at 2. That, to me, would be ideal. But I guess if we got to play at 10:30 and have some morning baseball, so be it. Whatever. I mean, I'm just excited for the SEC tournament, period. Yeah, I'll tell you this, guys, too. Selfishly, for content purposes, God, I hope we win a few. I really hope we win a few. I'd love to have multiple games to talk about. You know what I mean? Because if we lose Tuesday, God forbid, it's like, well, okay, what do we do the rest of the week now? So, yes, Keith, the SEC tournament, every game will be on SEC Network outside of the championship game that will be on ESPN2. So, but every game will be televised. There will be no streaming. Every single game will be televised. So, Jacob Max, as it stands right now, we're lined up for the 7 seed. So, that would put us in the 2 o'clock game, which I would be more than happy with. Justin says, speaking of the tailgate, are you doing a podcast at the tailgate? If so, are we sending donations for drinks and stuff for the tailgate? Justin, great question. So my plan for the tailgate will be this. And again, this is rough right now. This is like a rough draft, if you will. This can change. So the plan is there won't necessarily be a podcast, but yes, there will be like a Daily Crow or TSUS, I don't know what we'll call it, live from the tailgate, TSUS live from the tailgate, whatever, or the Daily Crow live from the tailgate. There will be pregame and postgame. And I really want the pregame to be almost like a college game day show specifically built for South Carolina. I'm talking like pregame show, like we have a guest come by and, whatever. Have fans on there too, like an hour-long thing. So I think that's going to be the plan. It's not necessarily, like I said, it's not going to be a podcast, but it's going to be kind of like we're doing here. But it's going to be a live show, a live pregame, kind of like we did last year before the games and after the games. As far as sending donations for drinks and stuff, I mean, how do you guys feel about that? If you guys want to do that, I mean, I would appreciate it. I'm going to be looking for a sponsor for the tailgate, but I would more than appreciate that. Trust me. Because right now I don't think I was really planning on, like providing beer and food for like everyone, because it's a lot to handle. I mean, certainly I'd love to have like a tailgate spread, if you will. And maybe we could buy like 3 or 4 cases of beer or something. Hey, if you guys want to donate and help out, I would be all for that. I would be all for that. By the way, on that note, since we're talking about stuff like that, Super Chat, guys, Super Chat and Super Stickers are now available on YouTube. So if you guys do want to support the business, if you do want to support the content, support the show, everything, you now have the capability through YouTube to do super Chat and Super Stickers on YouTube specifically. So just to make you guys aware, that is a thing now. Activated it over the weekend. We've already had some people, donate to the Super Chat, and it's a really cool thing, really interactive way for you guys to support if you want to do that. So again, thank you all so much who have done that. But again, Justin, this is going to be an evolving thing. Like I said, first year of the TSUS tailgate, so we'll kind of learn as we go. But at minimum, all you guys got to know, we will be having tailgates for every single home game. Absolutely 110%. So. Let's see. Keith, did LSU lose last night? I would have to check. I'm not 100% sure. SEC baseball schedule. Let's go to Tuesday. LSU did. They lost to Northwestern State. 7-3. How about that? Wow. Lost 7-3 to Northwestern State. Ole Miss lost to UT Martin. Georgia lost to Georgia Tech. So, you never know, man. Things get funky in the midweek. Things get funky. Hey, believe it or not, Tommy Wallace, there is a PayPal already set up. Literally, it's just the Spurs Up show on PayPal. So, and also, Tommy Wallace, if you guys ever did want to support that way, the PayPal link is on our website, thespursupshow.com. But here, I will... Let's see, how can I do this? Here we go. Here, this, I'll go ahead and put this in here since you asked. Boom. Tommy, there it is. That is the PayPal link. I don't know if there's maybe I could start putting it in the descriptions of the Daily Crow. I probably should start doing that, beefing up the description. Okay, boom, there we go. Yeah, that is the PayPal link, but it's literally as simple as the Spurs Up show on PayPal. I mean, if you guys have ever wanted to support that way, you totally can. You totally can. Let's see. Savannah Webster, did Clemson end up beating FSU? I don't really remember. I think FSU took 2 of 3. I think they did. Florida State. Yep, Florida State took 2 out of 3. They won the Sunday game 9-6. So, yep. They sure did. They sure did. Guys, we have just a couple of minutes taking your questions, comments, calls, 843-790-3377. So a quick reminder, guys, like I said, episode 446 of the podcast dropped this morning, of course, breaking down everything with the game last night against App State. Also, my full reaction to 100% capacity at Founders Park. We finally made it, folks. We finally made it. 100% capacity's back. The Rowdy Roosters are back. Founders Park is back. Founders Park is back. And it feels oh so good. Go check out the podcast if you have not, guys. Again, content rolling all week. Tomorrow's show, I know because Thursday through Saturday, it's a little bit different. Tomorrow's show, full series preview and prediction will drop tomorrow for South Carolina, Tennessee. So you can look forward to that. South Carolina, Tennessee, full series preview and prediction. I'm doing my deep dive on the Vols today, of course, recording the show for tomorrow. Friday's podcast, we will switch it up a little bit, and I will talk football, specifically football. Very excited for that. Again, it's never too early, man. There's no off season when it comes to college football, especially Gamecocks football. Tommy Wallace, thank you, sir. If I had a freaking, the scythe for you, Tommy Wallace. Tommy Wallace hitting the PayPal link. Appreciate you, Tommy. Thank you so much. And seriously, to all of you, thank you so much for the love and support of the show, man, making this a reality, making this possible. Everybody who comes up, let's shout out Tommy Wallace. Tommy Wallace just did the damn thing on PayPal. Again, the PayPal link is the Spurs Up show. I'll start including that link. I mean, if you guys want to support the show that way, you absolutely can. I truly do appreciate it. Again, those donations, stuff like that help me and help us to continue to make great content and bring value to you guys. And that is the number one goal each and every single day, is to bring value to you all. So again, content rolling all week, podcast, the Daily Crow series gets going tomorrow night. You guys already know the drill. So until then, guys, have a great rest of your Wednesday. Hey, hydrate up. It's going to get hot in the city, especially if you're coming down for the series. Take a second today, rest, kick back, because we're going to need you loud and proud this weekend starting tomorrow night. Guys, have a great rest of your day. We'll talk to you soon. Take care, guys.